I'm talking about. What it do is A-T-O-N-E. Shit about Tony's Caponius. Miami Live Edition.
There it is, there it is.
You know what I mean? Opening up the door, opening up the floor to questions, you know? Just chilling. Come on in and holler at us. You know what they do? How you doing, Miss B?
I'm doing great. Fantastic on this beautiful evening.
Yeah. How's your time this weekend been in this Miami?
Miami has been amazing. Owes me absolutely nothing. It has been an amazing experience. Feels good to be back in the MIA.
How's yours, man? Caponius. Are you talking to me?
No, my bad. I'm sorry. You boy John Capone is really kicking this thing down, man. I'm telling you, this is my first time. And I tell you, it's been outstanding. And it's been great. It really has, you know what I'm saying? And seeing things I hadn't seen and met a lot of honestly influential people and learned a lot from, you know, the things that we're doing or whatever and dealing with the cigars and all this kind of stuff, man. It's been great. I've met some real elbows with money. Honestly, you know, it's been crazy. It's been real crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it's been a really, really great time.
It's been it's the same for me. It's good to be back, you know, and plugging back in with people that I knew before I left, and, you know what I mean, that kind of helped us in the transition of what we were trying to do. We want to give a shout out to my guy Alex at Empire Social. Yeah, you know, so shit, who else? FP, yeah. Furman Perez, you know, CEO of Furman Perez Cigar. And then we got Dave at Experience at these independent cigar owners. You know what I mean?
Big folks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to throw it. It sounds great. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying? It's been major moves being made. You know what I mean? And,
learning experience and everything has been great.
It's a blessing. You know what I mean? From the basement to greatness, like real talk. Other than that, what else you got? You got something for us before people start piling in?
Well, just wanted to allow a few people to join us first. So, Tone, if you want to tell us, what did you learn? What have you learned since you been here in Miami?
That's a very good question. I just want to acknowledge that. I've learned, honestly, as far as this business or whatever, as far as the growth of how to make and roll cigars, what the best plants leaves are. I've actually learned the best alcoholic beverage that you may want to drink because, you know, each one has its own flavor as far as cigars, you know, mild, a little stronger, whatever. You got certain things that you would drink with it or whatever, you know. And I've learned most importantly that what you're doing and you're trying to do, you stay down because it's coming. Because some of the people we met, man, I'm talking about really, really, you know, it's crazy. You go somewhere, people actually take the time. They don't have to, but take the time to try to teach you and you know, acknowledge what we're doing. I mean, like we got our fan base as far as all this stuff grew. I mean, grew through people that you would think that we need to take the time to do what we're doing, to look at what we're doing, but you know, they're just trying to help us. And man, I've met some really great people down here, and it's not the end of the relationship, of course. It's just getting started.
It's been that way with me because a lot of them that I already met probably about 4 years ago, my mind not even thinking they'll still remember. And the moment I got back, it was like hands out and just showing love, like what you need, what you're doing, let us know. We got you, we got your back. You know what I mean? Not only us with the cigar, then knowing that we have a cigar podcast, they took the time to, you know, educate us on it. Like we also got a interview with Furman Perez for his cigar line that we sat, and he graced us with his time, which he didn't have to, because he believed and saw the podcast and what he liked. So, you know what I mean? It just felt good to get back here and get to the old stomping ground.
All of it was great. All of it was great. He was really cool too, you know what I'm saying? And he bared gifts. We bought cigars and hats and all this kind of stuff and wrongs. It was great. Not just with all of it. It was great. You know, just to feel like you accepted doing what you're doing or whatever. You know, people just come up to you seriously, come up to you and they just seem interested in what you do. It's funny how you would think that people that you would think that will be accepting of it, these people that don't know nothing about it, but of course they know what we're doing and they know the business as far as the cigars, all this kind of stuff, and they want us to know and they want to show us and they put us on certain things and they put us in contact with their people, how to get in touch with them, and they set up where so we can do shows. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we hear about Lewis. Yeah, oh yeah, most definitely Lewis. Lewis was real cool too.
Lewis is he's a head sales when it comes to what was the rums, all kind of rums. I think his rum was called what was it?
Flora Decana.
Flora Decana. Yeah, you know,
I know one of them was 18 years old, one of them 20 years old, one 25 years old, and then they give you one that you drank with the other ones to kind of help, I guess, but especially it was gas. It was gas. All like, oh my God. I mean, they laugh and, you know, y'all know me. I'm going to talk the way I talk. We talk the way we talk. You know, they coming right back at us and it was just fun. It was just, it was really fun.
And that was the beauty. That was really the beauty of it because it's power into speaking things into existence because I pretty much said a lot of this in other shows when we come down and I'm talking about it was laid out for us and we didn't have to do anything extra. You know, and Miami is Miami, you know. What can you say about Miami? The city that don't sleep. It's always something to do. The views, the weather, the everything. So that's been the beauty of it. You know what I mean? This was a very, very productive weekend. You know what I mean? Major connections. A lot of scenarios is gonna happen. So
it was work. It was work. All around people, it's been work. You know what I'm saying? Even if you wanted to go get some food, it was after work.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's been work. You know? But it was great. I wouldn't change it for nothing. I really wouldn't.
It is. So I was actually working on my birthday.
Yeah.
But I ain't got no complaints because it all played out.
What Alex told you? Alex told you, you know what I'm saying? He said, you come here, we're going to take care of you. He took care of everybody. He just kept telling you, this is the best birthday you had. He done turned you on to people that did everything. You know what I mean? It was just, that's why I say it was, man, it was cool. It was super cool.
Would you both agree that the overall, the trip exceeded your expectations?
Man, it definitely did, man. It did, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe in what we're doing. I truly believe in what we're doing. But like I say, just for it to seem as if people are acknowledging what you're doing and, you know, they trying to get behind you to push you. These people telling us, you know, hey, you need anything, you call us. Got this card, look, make sure you call us, this, that, and the other, you know. And, you know, ain't nobody been doing that, you know what I'm saying? We've been blessed to be able to move the way we've been moving. When we got down here, be honest with you, in my opinion, what we did in 2 days, achieved in 2 days, it blows everything else out the water. It really does.
Especially dope with Dave because he's partnering with us as far as the podcast and the cigars, and actually him and Martin Wayne are co-partners in their cigars that they got. So we're gonna be coming back down here on one of these little fishing trips.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Want us to go out on the yacht with him.
So, you know, like this is just it's been great, man. From the vision to the point. So it's really from the basement to greatness.
No, it's so funny. I remember saying that we were talking to people said about me getting on the boat or whatever. And I was like, okay, well, I just want to know if we'll rent a boat. rental boat.
Yeah,
I own the yacht.
yeah, he owned the yacht.
I own the yacht.
Like, rental boats. Yeah, the cigar bar on the yacht. Oh, but yeah, it's not a game when it comes down. It's not a game. And it just all draws me back to the point of the reason I came here 4 years ago and then been gone, then come back, and it's like, boom. So, it's just, man, it's consistency in what you're doing. And people see the consistency. They see the titles of the videos and they like, yeah.
And that was another thing too, to actually sit in the cigar bar and everybody sitting around looking
and watching
they looking at us,
watching the show.
looking at our shows in the lounge, that big place. And that just like, I'm sitting looking at it like, oh, and what about the card? You remember the card?
Oh, yeah. So I was like,
the friend one of them gave us a card, said, hey, look, take my card and get the card. We thought we was in the Temptation movie. We got a card. We got a card.
Got no room.
Yeah. We got crazy.
You home? But yeah, it's been a blessing.
It is.
It's been a blessing.
I never experienced that. And then, like I said, not only that, once again, this is my first time in Miami. And it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then we sit way up here. Way up here on the stand. I like
you get to see the city. Look over the city.
You get to see the earth.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying,
it's been a blessing.
It's just crazy. It's crazy.
And the funny part is, I sit back and think from the day in the garage. He said, I'm gonna get you out of this garage. I'm gonna get you to Miami.
Yeah.
And it's just, here's what it's named.
Day one to this point.
It's real. And to the doubters and the haters, I appreciate you.
Oh yeah. Keep it moving.
Even bad gas make a car drive.
Right, you can say this stuff. Even a guy here get a steak every night. That's cool. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I think we made some great connections and start to building some great relationships.
Right.
And we gained more subscribers.
Oh yeah.
And from that, we're hoping to continue to grow. So we thank everybody for their support. We ask anybody that's joining us, please hit like and subscribe, and please present us with any questions that you may have.
Yeah, man, it was great.
I ain't complaining. I ain't got nothing.
Can't complain, man.
Nobody listen.
That's it. I'd be like I say, just where we started. Seriously, where we started. You know what I'm saying? And motivation is constantly moving. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been stagnant. It's just
and the beautiful part is, not only is us doing Stick Talk, we actually got our first interview.
First interview, yeah.
Right, with a dude who's over 100 stores.
Yep.
He's got
couple countries.
Companies.
I'm talking about countries. Remember, he's saying it's like two or three anyway. But anyway, yeah. I mean,
that's a big interview.
Yeah.
And for him to give his time like that, we just did one talk, and it's like, hey, come back. I got you. I'll do the interview with you. It wasn't, and the interview was still like the way we do our normal interviews. Wasn't no plan.
No.
Questions are just hit him with the questions and let him say what he want to say.
Yeah.
And when we get back, he's gonna have to send us cigars and all that, so we can put on the table. Day two, you know what I mean? You got to send us some cigars so we can put them on the table. Lewis, Rums.
Yep.
Hey, we one hand washing the other around here.
Nelson.
But when it's all said, all the shout out really goes to my guy Alex.
Yep.
Because Alex is the one that me and him, when we first met, and I was in the cigar probably about 4 years ago. And the first cigar, we didn't really do a lot of talking. We just gave him respect. Hey, what's up, brother? Hey, what's up, Woo? For him to still remember, and as soon as we get there, he just bless us like that. It's like, man, that's more than you can ask for. Because without no strings attached, or I owe you, you owe me, how people should be. He just did it from his heart, and he's like, hey,
come on, nigga.
he told me, say, you earned it. Your birthday, you earned that. So I'm very appreciative of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We are appreciative of that. Yeah. Because he opened his establishment and let us pretty much own it.
He really does.
We had everybody in there watching the show, smoking their cigars, sipping their cognac or whatever they're doing, and it just put us in the spotlight. You know, and that was dope. For 2 days. That was 2 days.
Yeah.
You know, spur of the moment, not no plan, nothing. So I'm grateful for that. Yep. Yes, all right, anybody coming in, come on in and get these questions going.
Yeah, please hit the like and subscribe as you come in. Please give us or present any questions, make any comments regarding the podcast. If you've watched it, let us know any feedback you may have. And we appreciate you. We thank all of our supporters. Thank you so much.
You already went before me?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, actually.
So you guys want to take a few questions?
Let's go.
We'll do a few questions now while we wait on a few people to join us. And we can get people to kind of comment if they would like on our questions, add any feedback that you may have, difference of opinion. That's fine as well. We will welcome that. So
keep it growing, folks.
Absolutely.
With that, fuck shittery.
Tone, you okay?
Yeah, I was using my shit. I mean, my word, my shit. No, but it's cool. I understand. See what I'm saying? Hey, facts. You're not getting a bull job, though, man. You're getting a bull job.
For real. What you got?
Okay. What do men find romantic?
I got a good one for that. 78 Trans Am.
Facts.
That's romantic?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
That curves on it, man. The body's like that.
It goes all the way
in guts.
Pause. No, you know what? Romantic, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest, I'm not like a big romantic guy, you know what I'm saying? But that better half is honestly it's just there for you. That's it, you know what I'm saying? Because with me, I don't have to make nothing sexual. That ain't what I'm talking about. But just to have my back, to have me or whatever, and we got each other. Yeah, that's romantic to me.
Romantic,
that's love.
Romantic now to me, it's just fun. Right. It ain't got to be no specific thing. Just having fun with people. You know what I mean? Everything ain't always a struggle back and forth like we were talking earlier today. Everything is not a struggle of who's the head, just have fun with the person you with. I think that's romantic.
Ain't none of this stuff promised us tomorrow.
You ain't gotta
try to be happy.
Flowers and candy to be romantic. That's what somebody else says. It's just have fun with the ones you with. You know? You said what?
About some flowers and candy. That's it.
No.
Okay, I just said okay. You know you try to slip shit in.
I didn't say that.
I'm just saying. I know how you hit it with like I'm saying. You know, yeah, that right there. What he just said.
Nice. So for you, Tone,
just flowers and candy.
So what you're saying, if your partner was to do something romantic for you, it's
accept it. It's no problem. I love that. That's great. I mean, like, I'm one of them that like you don't have to do all that stuff for me. That's all I'm saying. Because a person knows when a person loves them.
Okay.
Now the difference is that, you know, still you have those that want little things or whatever, which I respect that. That's fine. But I mean, I'm just talking about me. I don't, you don't have to do all that. Just be there for me. Be there for me. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know yourself, in many cases, when a person ain't there for you, they'll leave you. So that lets you know right quick. It wasn't no love or no romance. So, hey.
Yeah.
That, that's just the way I look at things. I'm not saying it's not right. I'm not saying it's wrong, but that's the way I look at it.
But even though you don't need it, sometimes your mate want to show you that hey, she loves you and that she appreciates you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know?
I mean, it's no problem because even with me, like I say, I would do that on occasions. I remember like cars, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I don't, but sometimes you can get away from certain things. Not saying that you should because you shouldn't, but we know me. My tunnel vision is trying to make sure my family's in there. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes you don't acknowledge certain things, and like my better half has every right to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. It's nothing that I would do intentionally. It's nothing I'm doing intentionally. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying?
But also too, it depends on what romance is because it's different to everybody else. So the way one person may feel something is romantic, it may not be what the other person feels. Don't say they're not appreciating and won't accept it, but romance to this person can be candlelights, flowers, and rose petals and all that. And another romance could be you just sitting at the park, chilling.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It don't have to. Yeah, it don't have to be. We on that shit.
So that's the reason why I asked, because
it's just
women, we may find flowers to be romantic, candy, something like that. So that's the reason why I'm asking you guys from a guy's perspective, what do you find romantic? We, as women, may feel like we're doing something romantic for you, but you may not look at it as romantic.
Well, we look at it like thankful. We look at it, you know what I mean? Like, for you to say if you did something romantic, what do you expect a person to respond in what way that says that it's romantic outside of being thankful? You get what I'm saying?
Because first of all, keep in mind now, believe it or not, a guy can tell you anything in the world, but any guy and every guy knows when you're doing something romantic.
Right.
Whether we respond the way you want us to respond, we know it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that everybody don't respond to everything the same way.
That's it.
That's all I'm saying.
And that don't take away from
what you're doing,
effort or whatever you've done. No, I don't know if you do something romantic and expect a dude to jump out of the chair like, it don't mean it's not the same. You know what I mean? Right. It just means that we respond to things different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, say if I was sitting outside and you run me a Hellcat. That's romantic as hell. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Yours may be flowers, ours may be cars or something. Because boys and girls or men and women, we just different. What?
Okay.
Thank you. What you gonna say? Do you see his face?
What I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. You feel me? Exactly. So the same way you feel about flowers, we may be that feeling about something else.
Goes right back to that 7-8 Trans Am.
Right.
Then the director looked at us funny when I said that.
That's okay. It don't make a difference. You know what I mean?
Well, okay. Well, from one of our subscribers, Tamika has joined. Welcome, Tamika. And TJ, thank you guys both for joining. We appreciate you. TJ commented and said, you already know Uncle Real Tony, so he confirmed, kind of agreed with your comment. Mm-hmm. And he also said he just had to join. Tamika did comment. She said the best way is to find out what's your love language.
Yeah, okay.
So remember we talked about love languages a few episodes before. And I think you said yours was gifts.
Yep.
Was your love
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think that, maybe it's like, and I don't be want to talk about like what my dad them did or whatever, but I am. That's what my dad was the same way, women, and not just women today, because older women, I'm sure, the same way. We feel like they want you to show them in other ways. And like I said, once again, I understand that. I do understand that. But at the same time, it's like with me, I think that if I do something for you like that or whatever, what I told y'all, not just saying it because of the question, but remember I told y'all, mine told me once, said that we cannot have anything. We can be sitting on the curb. Doesn't matter as long as we're sitting there together. You know what I'm saying? Aww. And then right there, bastard. But anyway, but yeah, that's why I say, but I just, she's right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She's right. You know what I'm saying? It's just We just do things differently. It's not because of a lack of what you saying or whatever. It's just we just do things different.
We're not meant to be the same. That's if it's a love language, that means you trying to figure out what a person's love language is. Because if we were the same, you would know it offhand. So we're not meant to be the same. You're supposed to put some effort into figuring it out. If I tell you, then what's the reason? You know what I mean? What are you really learning? You ain't putting in no effort to research nothing that I like or paying attention to nothing that I said. You know what I mean? So, everybody's got different languages, and that's cool.
But that's what makes that's what makes everything the way it is, because we're not the same. I don't want to be with nobody. I don't want to be with nobody that's just gonna do everything. I've said that before. Do everything that I say. No, because a lot of times I don't have the answer.
And romantic is really a woman's word.
Okay.
Because you'll never hear no dude say romantic, really. That's not a word we use. We just say, we love them and we're going to do what we got to do to make sure they're happy. So yours may be romantic, ours may be keeping her happy. It's just two different terminologies of it.
I know one of my favorite words, though.
Fuck shit.
No, bastard. What else you got?
All right.
It used to be cool.
Well, Tamika did comment. She said the point is the effort and the time that you put into making somebody happy or doing something nice for your partner.
Same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be the same mayonnaise, just spread it a little different.
Right. That's it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
With or without
eggs.
eggs.
Still the same thing.
With or without eggs.
They say it sweeter. We just said.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
All right. Would you say that guys, because we know that men are visual, would you say that guys believe in love at first sight?
Oh, I think I heard that one before.
We heard that.
I heard that one before. I was one same way.
No.
Not at first sight. Love what I see to try to get at the first sight, if that's okay. But it builds something. I mean, like, if that's the case, then not just guys, women the same way. You can see something that you think is nice as hell. And once you get with it, you don't want it no more. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't no love.
And it may not be the person. It may be her attitude. It may be the way she
That's what I'm saying.
Whatever. So, I don't believe in that.
You have to get to know somebody, first of all, anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
nah.
Okay. So how do men feel about women when they choose to wait 90 days before being intimate?
I feel like they think you trying to get a job.
Well, is it almost the same thing?
Nah, because some jobs you don't get certain benefits.
Well, true.
I think I'm going to just pull my hat. I ain't waiting 90
Why? You don't think it would be worth it? But you want to get to know a person, right?
That's fine, but I don't take it like that, And then don't let another dude tell you 9 days and then talk to us.
Like my brother told me one time, you know what I'm saying? We can be got to the 8th, 9th day, then you decide you want to find me.
Exactly.
That's true. That could happen.
But like we always
say, that's women's don't think like that.
And anything about it seriously, you know what I'm saying? It's like anything that you're gonna be, if you're gonna be with a person, you're gonna be with them. You can't, if that's the case, you can't just be with a person for 90 days and feel like, okay, we've been 9 days now, we can do it. Because that's the case, as soon as we do it, if it's garbage, then I get the hell up.
So it just
it's the people.
The point is too is looking like this. Most men, when it comes to stuff like that, we already have in our mind whether we like you or we don't. So once we start to get knowing you within those 90 days, we may not say we don't like you. We may want what you got before the 90 days because of the person you are. It ain't, so when you try to make it like the grand prize is you get it after 90, that ain't, you know what I mean? That don't even make sense. I may not like you within the first 6 days. So, it just don't come on.
And it don't even take all that, to be honest with you. Know what I'm saying? It's like, especially with me.
Especially if you guys.
I'm older, so it's not even about all that with me. I don't care about all that right there. It's got to be you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's got to be something good about you. Otherwise, I don't. You know
never.
If that's the case, you're gonna base something on that right there. Yeah. You got young people or whatever. Not just say young people. That's basically what they do and how they do it.
Basically, you friend zoning the motherfucker till you feel. And I'm not waiting for them to dictate how my life or how I should respond. If I made you feel a certain way, for you to say, okay, now I embrace you. Nah, we ain't doing that. We just stay how we are. You go your way, I go mine. Wait, man. And not saying you wrong for if you do want to wait. That's
you, exactly.
But you ain't gonna dictate how I move in my life.
Because you want to wait 90 days doesn't mean I gotta hang around.
Right.
Because you want to wait 90 days.
But then another dude,
because I'll tell you,
we gave it up on the third. Like, you know who you like and who you don't.
Real grown, exactly. Real grown people. Seriously, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do, y'all come to a decision or whatever. You're gonna do what you want to do anyway.
Right.
So it ain't like, when I first started talking to you, you're gonna say, all right, well, before we even get started, I got this paper I need you to sign. So you're gonna be locked in for 90 days. After 90 days, then maybe we can.
If you tell a dude 90 days, you pretty much tell them you ain't really interested.
Exactly.
You're trying to figure out what if you like.
Okay, if that's the case, then when you really think about it, what besides telling them whether you like them, what is it that a person or woman would be looking for
90 days?
You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, then if that's the case, then you need to put that out there. They need to put that question out
front,
so people would know. Hey, look, before we even get together now, I need you to at least be making 100 or 50 a year. Or whatever, so they don't like say, okay, cool. Well, it was nice talking to you.
Exactly. Don't. Well, go ahead.
Well, a lot of times when a female meets a guy, she doesn't want to just put herself out there in the beginning, and does want to make sure that she does like him, and what she likes about him is the things that are going to sustain the relationship, not just the physical aspect, not just maybe something that he does for her. Maybe she wants to be sure that what she actually likes about him is actually real. Because a lot of times, like you said, if you take away the intimacy part, what else is there remaining? So you want to make sure all of the other parts are there as well to actually build a relationship if you're trying to move in that direction.
Okay, let me give you this. A man will play what he need to play within them 90 days. You would never know if that's what he's thinking. If his goal is set on this is what I want to do and this is what I'm getting at, trying to get, he ain't caring about that. He'll play every role you want him to play till he get what he get. He can't say. Because you never know what a person thinks. That's what you thinking. Go ahead. That's what you think.
Two facts. One thing is, first of all, even with that conversation, that question right there, just like you said about women, guys feel the same way. Everybody want to just jump in the bed with you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because just like women feel they got something to lose, a guy got shit to lose too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can get a stalker.
You're right. Not just stalker, you know what I'm saying? It could be, the man could come to the table, this, that, and the other, and she ain't got nothing anyway. So first of all, why you trying to judge me?
Or hold me to something that
you ain't even, you got women that act like they worth $200,000 when they ain't worth no more than them 2 pieces of churches without the pepper. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, you want to try to act like you this and act like you that. That's why I say it goes both ways. So it ain't always about what a woman wants. A woman always talking about this and that. Forget all that. You keep it real.
And here's another thing. So take this for an example that women don't think about. When they call themselves vetting these men, and if he's on this level and they only date up, guess what? He really dated down. Because if he up to you, he really dated down. You trying to figure out, I only date this kind of man. So when he dumped you or you get dumped, you got dumped by a dude that was better than you. Because why? You put him up there. You felt he was that one. He's that high value dude or whatever, right? You put him up there. So that means you felt that he was above every other dude, right? So now when he dumped you, that means you dated up. So really you made yourself look silly. So now when it comes to the point of, guess what? If I'm liking you and you liking me, A woman already know within that first day, 5 minutes, whether she want to holler at a dude or whatever it is, the moment she meet. Because if not, she wouldn't talk to him at all. So it's some interest in there. So that means why we grown, why we playing games. Not saying you're supposed to do something on the first day, but don't put no time stamp on when you take another person.
That's not what it's about either. It really ain't about it. Ain't about no scrolling and shit. That ain't what it's about. You know what I'm saying? But you know, first of all, they always want to say this and say that. Like I said, women are the biggest cheaters of shit in the world. And they will lie. But the only problem is, unlike guys, they don't tell them themselves like that. You see what I'm saying? Because guys are stupid. I'm a dude. I'm just saying, guys are stupid. They tell them themselves. You know what I mean?
Well, from
I think that's crazy.
Well, Tamika, she says, why buy the cow if you can get the milk for free? Ain't that what old folks used to say?
We ain't old though. This ain't bad. Back then, guess what? That cow was probably all they had.
So if that's the case, then
we got all the zebras, cheetahs.
Why buy the cow when the milk is free? You know, the milk don't need to be free no damn more.
What?
Let's start taxing them.
No.
Let's think about it seriously, man. You can meet people and they would take advantage of that niceness. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's man, woman, or whatever. So you know.
See, and a lot of that, all them why buy the cow, the milk is free, old slogans like that, half that don't even make sense. Yeah, because you can't get nothing for free unless you give it to you.
But the only point about that, honestly, is like, it makes good conversation.
Facts.
It makes good conversation. That's what I like about it. It makes good conversation.
Right. And if a guy says anything about intimacy too soon, it's a turn off.
And she's right. Because you know what? She's right. Because I said that, you know, I don't want no girl that would give it to me early. Because I think so.
But that's the whole thing.
It's crazy.
This is the thing. Because you got the hot pocket don't mean you make the rules. Everybody ain't looking at it like that.
She's not making the rules.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying in general. I'm not saying her.
No, I'm saying for a female, period. They're making the rules for themselves. Okay. I'm saying the man can't go, because he can go out there and sleep with everyone for 90 days if he wants to do that. But if she has said, you know what, I choose not to do
and I respect that. I respect that. Say it up front.
That's fine. But my only thing about that is that's fine. Because ain't nobody trying to get no case.
Exactly.
But at the same time, when you go out and you done said that you go out and do that, and you come back and you find out, then you want to get mad and be like, well, you went and did it. You don't want to just say it.
It don't matter. But and then
it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
And also that's your choice. So if that's your choice and that's your choice and that's the thing you want to do, tell that man up front. So therefore, he may say, you know what? Not that I don't mind waiting. I may not mind waiting with you.
Right.
But give me a chance. Don't have me wait 90 days. And your thought process is you don't even know what the hell you want yet. Just say it. Hey, look, I got
maybe that may be her reason for waiting at
to
make sure she knows what.
That's her though, but you don't mean the person you have waiting out of it. You keep talking about what woman
that's his choice if he wants to.
But if you
tell him, then he would know what.
I'm just saying, if you tell me, then you're right. Yeah. If you tell me, then I may say, you know what? I appreciate you telling me that. Yeah. You be good.
Yeah, you know,
it ain't even about the sex. I may just see something about you that I don't see as wifely figure. I don't see as somebody that I want to be with. I don't see me changing myself for you. Y'all don't worry about it. We're going to sit and expose it here. But like I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? If that's what you got going on the side and it involves somebody else, you need to say. That's pretty much it. Because if I had that, you know what I mean? I don't want to mess with you. And I'm steady trying to talk to you, knowing I don't want to be with a woman that got kids, or I don't want to be with a woman that's, you know, that works in this kind of profession or whatever it may. I need to tell you. I ain't going to hold that in and then get what I want and then say, you know, I just didn't really want to deal with you. No, you tell somebody. So that's what makes it an even playing field. It's being honest with somebody.
That's exactly what it is.
You got your
if I know and you know, then we know. That's it.
Touche.
Yeah, I agree.
No, that's it. What else you got?
So if a man proposes to a woman and she says no, is the relationship over?
Nah, it ain't over because it's just that y'all haven't reached that plateau. You know what I'm saying? Y'all haven't reached that point. Like you said, where right plateau? Okay, I'm just trying to. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't let the relationship go because it may be something that he sees that he's, waiting to change, or she could be the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing. Like I say, you come together. Once you come together, you know what I'm saying? There's no way in the world that you're gonna have me go straight, and then you say you're going straight, but then every time I think about it, you're trying to go right. But now you're trying to pull me right. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we supposed to. You got to be on the same page regardless of that. And in that situation, like I said, no, I wouldn't stop because especially, it's obvious you're there and you love that person. You know what I'm saying? But you just need to get on the same page. And then later on, if you don't and y'all can't get together, then if you need to go your way, go your own way.
What was the question again? And you might as well get ready to say what you usually say. What was the question?
Yeah, man, you got it.
Let me say my shit. What was the question?
This one.
If a man proposes to a woman and she says no, is the relationship over?
The relationship is over, but I ain't asking her to get married no more. If I do, it'll be her asking. I'm not mad at the fact of that, but you don't know like I said, you don't know what it took for him to get up the gall to actually ask you that. You know what I mean? And the feelings behind how that hurt his feelings in saying it, because 9 times out of 10, most dudes ain't trying to get married. So when you find a good dude that's trying to put himself out there and you shut him down like that, hell no, I ain't asking no more. At all.
That part, I don't agree with that part.
You ain't asking, this my thing.
I always say that too.
Exactly.
Anyway,
It's me.
it's like, you just wonder though. Make you wonder. I'm just saying to make you wonder if they was so in love, this and that. I wonder why she won't marry.
That's my point.
So that's why I'm saying
But that
it may
could
be
be
something
any
that
number of
they got together.
It could be maybe she don't want to go into the relationship with a lot of debt. Maybe she's got a goal and said, you know what, maybe by 2 years, I'm going to have this debt. I already have a plan. I have the emotion. I'm working on it. I want to have it paid off. I want to have it, and I don't want to go bring that debt in the marriage. Because I don't want, if something happens to me, that to fall on my head.
Okay, fine with that being said, but guess what? Bullshit. And the reason I say it's bullshit is because if that was the case, tell me that.
I mean,
no, you just said don't bring it.
But she's still saying no to the proposal.
Okay, if she said no to the proposal and gave me the reason why, then that's different. But don't just say I don't want to get married and you got the ideas in your head. Why you don't want to get married? No, I understand that. You don't want to propose that.
I understand what you
have to tell me.
I understand what you said too. You got to let me finish. God damn you, bastard. Anyway, what I'm saying is I do totally agree. Even if you say no, then I think that we love each other enough for you to at least tell me why.
Of
you know
course.
what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I understand that.
And I'm sure a woman wants to say, no, I'm not going to marry you.
No,
but I want to still stay in the relationship, no, I'm not going to marry you. It is a reason why. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it would have nothing to do with him, because if it had something to do with him, chances are she wouldn't even stay in the relationship at all, or she wouldn't even be there. So it has to be something with her that she's trying to go ahead and get that handled and not bring that into the relationship.
I don't give a fuck. Nope.
I mean, that could be a valid reason.
After I asked again, we good.
Because really, she has no control over when he chooses to ask or when he decides to do that.
Well, she ain't gonna have no control over the next time a motherfucker asks, because it ain't gonna happen.
Well, if she asks your ass, then you need to just make sure that you say yeah.
You gotta make sure.
If y'all stay in the relationship.
I'm not saying yes to shit. Yeah, give me some of that, because you see it on me and no. And if we too motherfucking wrong to be playing. You should have told me your pregnant shit was fucked up when we met. Now we ain't gotta go through all this bullshit. That's what's gonna fix your credit. Since that stopped you from getting married, tell that shit.
It could be, maybe his credit could be messed up. And you want to work on fixing it.
Okay, well,
so they don't fall on her too.
Even if that was the case, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. It don't matter. But your ass ain't getting asked again. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Well, she probably don't want to be asked again anyway.
Well, don't worry about it.
So Tamika said,
this ain't about you. This ain't personal.
I'm giving a comment from.
No, your answers seem personal. This ain't got to do with us. It was personal in there. Like, we ain't do shit. Stop laughing so damn much.
Tamika said she might feel he's asking out of guilt. Or maybe she feels the relationship is not where she wants it to be.
Man ain't got to ask you nothing out of guilt and see that he do or he don't.
That don't mean that he won't, though.
You're missing the point.
He don't have to. That don't mean he won't.
But you're missing the point. We are all two people. You and her is two people. We all got different whatever, right? Okay, I'm just saying this. Guess what? Your ass ain't getting asked again. That's me. He say what he say. Yeah. She say what she say. We don't have to agree. We can all agree to disagree. But the point is, even if that was the case, as long as you honest and truthful up in front, it wouldn't be no problem whether she didn't want to get married. If you said what was what, that's it. Don't tell me.
Right. Well, the question was, is if he proposes, and she says no, is the relationship over? It doesn't. The question is not about the reason. Now, of course, there are valid reasons, what could be valid reasons why she said no, but that wasn't the question. The question was, if he does propose and she says no, is the relationship over?
It's possible, though. You know why? Because at this point, you don't know what stage a man is at. And you're like, you know what? I don't feel like this. I want to go further with this. Just like if it was vice versa, the woman said it. It don't make him wrong because he said, you know what? No, I don't want to continue the relationship. I want to go do something where my life gonna continue to grow and I want to find somebody that's gonna grow with me. That may be it. It don't mean he wrong or she wrong. I'm like, it's just, no. I'm not gonna ask again. For what? You don't know what I mustered up to ask, because if it was vice versa, done.
Hi, Love. Thank you so much for joining us. She said, no, it doesn't.
What doesn't?
Okay.
What doesn't?
There's an in a relationship.
Oh, no. That's everybody's point. Mm-hmm. Because it's from a woman's perspective, it doesn't. Now, if a man said it, we be on the same.
Why would the relationship be over just because she said no?
I'm saying everybody ain't gonna stay.
And then, but you didn't say that the relationship is over.
I did.
You wouldn't ask.
That's all I said. Yeah. So when you
said depends, you said the man just might
depends on the man. We all different men. He may say no, I may say yes. He may say we ain't all got to think alike. So the point is, some man may go, you know what? I'm good. I see this ain't going further because we've been together long enough to get married. Whatever it is, if we ain't figured it out by this time, guess what? I'm good. Some dude may say, I'm going to stay in there, I'm going to work it out, we're going to figure it out, and let's do it. But everybody ain't going to do the same thing. So that's what I'm saying. So I don't want it to be took like I'm saying I'm speaking for every man, because I'm not. I'm just saying you got men that go, fuck that. I'm good.
Okay.
I did ask.
Yeah. Okay. That's reasonable.
That's how I'm gonna be. I did ask. You can't say I ain't asked.
Tamika commented. She said, "I think if I were the man, it would definitely be over."
You can't think as a man. Well, you can't think as a man. I can't think as a woman.
Well, if you was a man, still every man, like you just said,
ain't the same.
You know what I'm saying? Why would it be over? If you're in a relationship with somebody and just because they ask you to marry them and you don't marry them, don't mean it's over. That's crazy. Right. Evidently, y'all didn't have the same
goals and plans. Exactly. So
if that's the case, then exactly, because you saved somebody from it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if that's how you feel, then that means you wasn't on that same level anyway.
Yeah, that's all.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's
man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, we all different. So everybody is different to their opinions and the way they go about things. Some men will stay, some won't. Yeah. And that's just it. It is what it is, you know? So don't take it like that one part. We with you.
One part. One part.
Pamela said, sister-in-law, don't start me.
Come on, we ready to start, Pam. What do you think, Pam? What's your question, Pam? Miss, what's Pamela? Pamela? And look, since the last time she was already ready to start for the video even debut. What you got?
Pamela, what's your question, Pamela?
Please give us any comments, questions that you may have. Thank you for hitting that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you for joining us this evening. Okay. Should paternity tests be mandatory?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so what if the couple is married?
Hell yeah.
It should still. Do you agree, Tom?
Hell yeah.
It depends on if the relationship is being where it's like you know that person has done something they shouldn't be doing or whatever. Of course, because how would you know? My point is like, how would you know to ask for a paternity test unless something's been said or you know that person, one of the other ones, done something they shouldn't be doing? Yes, you see what I'm saying?
If it go this.
Because if you
ain't done nothing wrong, you ain't got nothing to do about it.
If you ain't done it wrong, then why not take a paternity test?
And then, you know what I mean? Because what women fail to realize, when a man find out a kid is not his, been married, which I've been seeing a lot of that on YouTube videos, like, dude, find out a kid that, you know what I mean? You playing a dangerous game, because with us, kids is our pride. You know what I mean? For every man, when the man happy, he hand you the cigar. Hey, dog, congratulations. And then your boys look like, that wasn't your baby. We got to deal with that. Yeah, and to them, oh, that's nothing. You know, you still can love them. It ain't about what I can do. You betray the trust. Yeah, you betray the trust. You know what I mean? Not only is the marriage over, all that shit done. Yeah. Because it's all a lie. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. So I think to avoid a lot of that, why not? If you got nothing to hide, no guilt, it ain't a big deal. You go to the doctor for a blood test about everything else. Okay. He's like, yeah, fuck that.
But Tanisha did go back and she said, my feelings and ego would be hurt, not to mention if marriage was my goal, that person is not for me.
Thank you. And I agree.
We are not on the same page.
And that's what I was saying about, no, I'm not asking again. I'm good. Because one thing you think, it ain't easy for somebody.
That right there, you come to that conclusion. Yeah. And y'all both come to that conclusion. Then, of course, that's what it is.
What if he asked her in front of everybody?
Was she supposed to say yes? If she knows that she
wasn't. On my point. We ain't worried about what she's supposed to say. I just said, what if he asked her in front of everybody? She can say what she want to say.
Would that have a bearing on what the answer is?
Some cases it do. What? Some people will do it. Some people say, yeah, just try to keep up this facade.
Yeah.
And make it seem like everything is everything.
You know, that almost made me think about that other subject that we was talking about on the ride here. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. You remember?
You know, she gave a couple of...
you remember when you found out that wasn't who
that is. Right.
No.
You found it out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I pronounced your name correctly.
That's your son.
John?
Yeah, that's my son.
Okay. Thank you for watching. He said, I just watched her type this whole thing. So.
Yeah. What's the question?
So you guys were done with the paternity test should be mandatory.
It should be mandatory.
Okay, so whether you're married or not, it should always be mandatory.
Yes. And if it comes to find out that it ain't his, whatever he paid, she should pay it back. If he did whatever it is he paid, he found out it is, she should pay it back.
Because when you really think about it, if you got to take a paternity test, that means one or the other knew that they done something they shouldn't have done. So why would you do that and then have a person, take care of something or someone that's not there? Why would you do that and have a person raise a child that he's feeling his blood for 20-something years till they grown, and then you not only mess up what the man has going, you have affected that kid's life because now he don't know the other half of him, all because of your lie and your deceit that you've done. So you really didn't care about the kid or the person that you was married to or with because your selfishness. That's bull. I don't care what it is. Because if it was vice versa and a man was doing it, they'd be all on our ass. Yeah, that's right.
Don't be like that. Because you know. Coming out of your whole thing, you pulled it out and on the table like, what the problem was that?
I was just trying to say I agree totally with you.
Because when it comes to kids, that's hurtful as man.
I agree with
That's
you, sir. I agree with you.
Malcolm, Chip, I'm saying. Nah. Chill. But that, well, you know what I mean? That's a hurtful thing, man. Like,
No,
I love kids. I lost it. You know what I'm saying? I don't play with them kids.
I get it.
You don't play like that. Like, for real. That's selfish. Even if I'd rather you tell me and hurt me than drag me along and then hurt me in the
Things
head.
like that, of course, man. That's crazy. Can't do that. Because like you said, it affect not just you thinking that it's gonna,
It affects your family that love this kid.
Yeah.
They find out that you know, now that ain't my nephew, that ain't my grandson, that ain't my, you know what I mean? Wow.
Everything is built on a lie.
Yeah, you can't do that. What else you got?
Okay. And just another comment that Tamika said. She said, if she says no, is something wrong?
For what?
I guess she's still referring back to the question about the proposal.
Yeah.
Or I guess it could be pertaining to the fraternity.
What just happened?
So Tamika, can you clarify if she says no, is something wrong? Which question are you responding to? Is that to the fraternity test being mandatory? Or the other question regarding the proposal? You haven't replied.
What happened to Kamala?
She's still on here.
We still waiting on you.
Pamela,
We
are you
still waiting
still
on you.
there?
Where's your question at?
You got a question? Another comment?
Don't be keyboard thugging. Just step out. Say what you need to say. Don't get good. Don't get me started. But then don't say nothing. Get started.
You gotta worry about
I know.
She don't play radio.
What else we got?
Okay. All right. Well, while they are replying, we will go ahead and move on to our next question. Okay. If you dated someone that had recently mourned an ex, we'll say recently within 3 years. If they had lost an ex in 3 years, would you expect the mourning to continue after you become serious with the woman?
What?
Crazy. You know what? I give that time to mourn or whatever, but after a certain amount of time, it's okay to, when it comes around to think about it or whatever, but not to the point where it's starting to affect our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't put a time limit on. You can't put a time limit on. It's especially depending on how close they were or whatever. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to realize that you started another relationship with someone else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to me, if you just constantly harbor on certain things like that, that's being disrespectful to that next person, whether it's male or female. Right?
To me, you shouldn't get in a relationship until you know you're fully done healing. You know what I mean? It's no why bring somebody into that tangle web you weave if you ain't even ready and you know you're not done healing from that scenario. So that makes the new person that you would gotta suffer because now he's trying to live up to this imaginary situation that no longer exists. Yeah, you're supposed to mourn, but mourn and then go look for what you want to be with or whatever. But don't do it in the process of while you're mourning because it's not fair to that person. It's not fair to that man. It's not fair to him giving out feelings and not feeling this coming back to him. That's not a good thing. You know what I mean? You need to sit. You need to get yourself right, and that's in any relationship. Heal yourself before you come scarred and still battered and bring it into another relationship. It's not fair to that next person. So the mourning part, you should already be done with the mourning by the time you start a new relationship.
Because when you really think about it, you shouldn't start another one if you're still on this.
Right.
You're right.
So imagine you being vice versa, just sitting there and you trying to connect with a person that's not there. You got an empty shell of a person that ain't even fully there because their mind is somewhere else. You know what I mean? And how that's supposed to make that person feel, be it male or female. That's bull.
Okay. Tamika did confirm she was saying something was wrong if she said no to the fraternity test.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Dejan did reply and say if they're still struggling with the mourning, you shouldn't be entertaining anyone at all.
Thank you.
He's absolutely right.
You're right.
That's exactly what he's saying.
Right. You were perfect.
Exactly what he's
That's
saying.
exactly.
Because
It's not
just
fair.
like you say, it's not fair to bring somebody else.
It's not fair at all. It's not fair.
Okay.
You know what I mean? What else you got?
Okay. Well, I want to do one of our scenarios, one of our grown man scenarios. You guys?
I want y'all to realize these grown man scenarios be real scenarios, and we just be like, what the heck? But you know, okay,
and we have no idea what the hell is
that. None of this is, because we know it's going to be some fuck shit. Facts.
You bastard. I'm tired of you using my damn words. I'm serious, man.
Sorry. What is it?
That's that bullshit. What else you got?
Okay, y'all ready?
No.
Okay, a guy and a young lady are dating, and he decides he wants to spice it up a little bit. So he spice up their man and woman time together. Okay.
No,
So he asked his girlfriend that he's dating, you know, if she knows someone that she would feel comfortable with bringing into their relationship.
Oh, wait. Say that. What you just said?
Yeah. So a man and a female, they're dating. Okay. And he decides he wants to spice it up. So he asked her, his current girlfriend, if there was somebody that she would feel comfortable with.
Oh, this gonna go
bringing into their.
It's gonna go bad.
Into their intimacy. Okay. And so she, you know, introduces him to one of her friends. And now he's noticing that the two women, they're spending more time together and not including him.
He must be bullshit. My bad. He must be bullshit. If a woman can come take his body.
Pamela, thank you for rejoining us. She said she's back now. Okay.
Not time. Go ahead.
So he wants to spend more time with his girl like they used to before they brought her other friend. But
wait, he wants to what?
He wants to go back to spending more time with his girlfriend. Like,
so girl took all the time?
So now the two women, they're just hanging out and they're not even including him. So every time when he calls the girlfriend, she don't have time to entertain him. So they're sitting around watching movies and going out and doing things together.
She been going that way.
She has a strap on saying, "We'll need you here." Go ahead. How do you do
So is it still
Peter Pumpkin? Wow. Well, go ahead.
Really?
Yeah.
So is it
swallow, but you better not spit.
So go ahead.
But so is that considered cheating?
Yeah, we don't go together.
Well, yes, it is.
Hold on. Listen, I said we don't go together because if another woman come in and take your girl and you got to call and get for her to answer you, we don't go. She been broke up with you. She just got you on the side now. You was with her. Now you the side dude for the girl. We don't go together. That's some bull. Now go ahead, take her in again. I feel sad for the brother. But go ahead. What was in there? Damn.
So yeah, he wants to try to pick things up, pick things back up with his girl. The one that he was with before the other girl.
No, you can't get back up because listen,
yeah, she don't want to deal with him no more.
You invited her in, right?
She invited her in.
No, right. He told her. No, he told her.
Because she invited her in because that was the way she come on.
But she was already there.
That's what I'm saying.
And his
come on
I promise she was like, I don't think we should. You sure you want to? And he like, yeah. And then you just found your girlfriend and now your ass out.
You know what I'm talking about?
Wow.
Thank you, Beatrice, for joining us. Make sure you hit like and subscribe.
Well, here goes the thing. He set himself up for failure. Yeah. Because that's what your little horny, thirsty, told ass did for trying to, you really just opened the door she already had open. She probably ain't
So it's not cheating then.
Yeah.
So it's not cheating.
They broke up. It ain't cheating.
No, they ain't broke up. They broke up.
She just like, hey, he needs to.
She put him on the back burner.
Right, but they're not broke up though.
You saying? Why you talking about me? No, I'm just asking you. Are you staying? Hell no, you ain't even got to think about it. Are you staying? Just yes or no?
Tamika says she's cheating in plain sight.
Oh, that one time.
And that she
That's no, because that's what I'm saying. No, yes, she is because she invited this girl in. No,
he invited the girl.
No, she told him. She asked him, would he want her to invite her?
No, he asked her. You missing the question.
He told her he wanted to.
I've been trying to tell you, damn. He broke up. That's why I said,
Beatrice said that's on him for opening the door.
Thank you. You talking about her. She
didn't let go. The shit just messed up.
No, it's messed up on his thirsty, trying to be freaky.
So you gonna get some
extra, and then realize she was already there. She was already there waiting for him to do it. Like, you should. She's like this. You sure you want to do this? He's like, yeah, baby, it's that. She's like this.
You know, come on.
But he like this.
But he wanted it to be what he wanted because he didn't want her to, feel insecure with somebody else. And he had chosen the female. So he allowed her to choose the female.
That's what he messed up.
So with that being said, I know this is wrong.
But if he had chosen her, she may have been looking like,
okay, but why choose it for her? Then nobody get nobody.
So
ain't gonna get nobody.
This is a grown man scenario, right? So with that being said, do you think he should leave the woman because of what she did, or what? I'm just asking your opinion.
Should he leave the woman?
So he leave now since she done did all this right.
But this is what he asked her to do.
I know,
but you can't leave. She can leave.
She asked him to do it. He asked her to do it because I guess she, tried to whatever, but she picked somebody who's obviously already knew.
She already been doing it.
That's what I'm saying. She asked him, so do you think it's right?
You see, you ain't looking past the thing that she already been doing.
And leave?
She probably already been doing it on the side. He had no clue, and he just opened the door.
On him, though.
But I'm not saying this right. I'm saying they broke up already. She got who she want.
Yeah. So Beatrice said it didn't turn out like he thought.
Facts.
Pamela said first you don't bring somebody in the relationship.
That's right.
Facts.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. The point is, she knew what was what. She already was in that life. He just was green to it. And she like, guys, you sure you want to do this? Because I don't know if I would like it. She already said, Sarah, girl. He talking about Sarah. And his mind as a dude, like, yeah, I'm going to smash knock them both down. Then he's sitting there like this. And then wait on his turn, they got all the others at. Now he talking about, where you at? I know you heard my phone. That's what your nasty ass did. That's what you did. That's what you did. You never invite nobody in that. Ah, man, these little hot dick ass was doing to
Nigga said his girl done stole his girlfriend.
Exactly. But she didn't steal him because guess what? He invited her. So that's not
in other words, like you said, like he said,
it ain't cheap.
He thought he was coming up.
Thank you.
He didn't realize that the come up was already there.
Yeah, they been coming up. They was waiting for him to join in.
Nah, they weren't coming up. They were going down.
Mary J. Blige. That was a hot ass get. You sit down somewhere. What else you got?
Okay. All right, we're going to our next grown man scenario. According to Beatrice, he played himself.
He did.
On that situation.
He did.
Facts.
Okay.
So you hot dick ass down somewhere. Pause.
Okay. A guy was concerned after he wasn't hearing from his girlfriend that he's been dating for 10 months.
Damn.
According to his girlfriend, she started posting photos of him on her social media page, and women just started coming out the blue, reaching out to her, saying they used to be in previous relationships with him.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going.
And that he was verbally and physically abusive towards them.
Right.
So the women wanted to warn the new girlfriend about his behavior.
Right.
The girlfriend went to his mom about it, And the mom said that she wanted to stay neutral. She did not want to interfere in his relationship. Okay, so at this point, the girlfriend, she's scared.
Right.
She's terrified. Even though nothing has occurred or no abusive behavior, she hasn't seen that in their relationship during this 10-month period. She's still afraid.
Right.
And even one of the females that reached out to her did present her with a copy of a police report.
Okay.
Okay, so at this point, he's saying that he's turned over a new leaf. He is not the same person that he was in the past, but he also explained that to his girlfriend that yes, these altercations did occur, but the ex-girlfriends were the ones that were abusive towards him,
right,
and that he was simply trying to defend himself,
right,
and keep them off of him. So now the girlfriend is confused. She's scared. She doesn't know how to move forward. If she continues to stay in the relationship, when something does happen, she's going to feel like, okay, I had a warning. But if she totally ignores it, she just doesn't know, okay, nothing has happened, but it happened to those women. It was 3 other women that reached out to her. One gave her a police report, an actual report of the actual incident that occurred. So if this was your daughter,
Oh, you said daughter?
if this was your daughter, what advice would you give to her if she came to you and asked you, Dad, what should I do in this situation?
You can go first, because I'm probably going to be a little more aggressive. I don't mean like you don't punch the shit at you, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm the dude, don't be looking at me like
What the fuck you talking about? But anyway, let me say that this right here. You know what I'm saying? We past 5 minutes. Okay, I'm sorry. That's an hour ago, right? Let me tell you something. Old boy, you know what I'm saying? I understand you got a pass or whatever and everything, and you know, you say you didn't do this or do that. I hear all that right now. But I have mom, sisters, wife, daughter. I don't care what it is. First thing you might want to do is just find some way to get in touch with me and let me know. Because see, if I ever hear you looking at any of mine like that, I'll bust that ass. I don't care what it is. I ain't trying to get no explanations or whatever. Yeah, sometimes that girl, my daughter, whoever she might even damn provoke something. But still, you might want to just let me know. Because the first time you try to swing, she tell me, if you breathe against her hair too hard, I'm going to bust that ass. You know what I'm saying? So I got, let's say 5 or 6 ass whippers. 5 or 6 ass whippers left.
He said 6.
I got 6. I will use one on the ass. I will bust that ass. And, you know, I'm not even going to shoot. That's just my bottom line, because I don't touch mine, none of them, and ain't nobody else will do it. And in 10 months, you might have a flashback. They're going to be the last flashback, yeah. But let me say, key word, she said she was terrified, right?
That right there alone.
You know the thing.
Does it.
She should have been out the door if she's terrified. She shouldn't even been there if she's terrified. She should have told somebody ahead of time if she's terrified. There's no reason she should be there to have anybody come bust ass. You know, bust his ass or whatever. Because listen what I'm saying. I'm not saying you wrong for what you're saying, but if she's terrified, dude, she shouldn't be there. That's her own intuition, her own sign telling her it's time to go. Yeah, of course. You're going to do what a father's supposed to do. That's mandatory.
We ain't even talking about the busting the ass. But ain't you the same one when Destiny was getting ready to go to her little prom thing? We supposed to be sitting in the garage so we got them terrorized.
I'm dealing with you.
I just say, because, you know, we're going to tell you. Okay, I'm just trying to say, okay, I'm sorry.
I'm talking about on the terrified part because she had to come and tell us. For
somebody to say that she was terrified, that alone, that word pisses me off.
But
because you ain't going to do that to mine.
But here's the thing.
None of.
Here's the thing. We wouldn't know she's terrified. She had to tell us that. So if you feel that, your first intuition is to get it moving.
So you would tell your daughter, hey, you need to leave now.
If you already knew what a scenario was before you started,
the
moment you found out, you should be packing.
Listen.
Okay.
If he ain't said nothing, did nothing to you, the moment she said she
I got a few of them. I got one. Deja having her own shit at the same time, regardless of what. I'm gonna bust that ass. Somebody got up to say the wrong shit to her. I ain't with that shit. The other two, the oldest ones, Yeah, they do that shit, but I bust that ass. I'm just protector over my women.
You supposed to.
With that shit.
You supposed
and
to.
I will go to jail.
Here go the thing. If you don't know she's terrified unless she tell you she's terrified.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
But listen, what I'm saying, she don't know before you will.
Yeah.
So she gotta look. If that's how you
listen,
feel.
if you got a relationship with any of your girls or anything, kids, period, when they come around, you can tell us something's wrong. They might not even try to say that to me. You can tell us something wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I got all of them except for my boys. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the girls are the oldest ones. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know that now.
Shit.
We ain't that out. We on the same page. But if you terrified,
I know, but
you gotta say something. You don't sit there. You say something.
And then you get some
me to come help you move your shit out.
You get some that want to be so in a relationship or so in love with a motherfucker that they damn try to put up with certain shit. Yeah, you don't have to put up. I tell mine, you ain't got to put up with shit.
But listen, let me tell you.
Matter of fact, growing up, I always tell my girls, I'm your damn boyfriend.
You can put up.
I ain't finna tell
you the thing.
Nobody else gonna do it.
Here go the thing though. But they only gonna tell you what they want to tell you. So unless they tell you, you really don't have a clue.
So that means I just gotta make sure.
Exactly. You gotta ask them. You gotta engage.
I gotta make sure I got bond money.
Yeah, you gotta ask them. You gotta engage with them.
So that's one thing, man. You got that. We on the same page at the same time. I think I'm just when it comes to hey, dude,
no, you're not.
I just say, really,
you're not.
And you know, maybe I need to, you know.
No, you're not supposed to. But at night, you here go the thing. If they feel they can't talk to you, they ain't gonna tell you shit.
No, think about this.
No, listen what I'm saying.
If they're in a bad situation,
I know this.
I'm not going to condone that shit regardless.
It ain't no condone.
And then, no, listen, you got to think about
I'm not going against
you got this dude, he got them already pretty much trying to brainwash him. So he can, you know, you need me, this, that, and the other, all that kind of stuff. And then you got some girls, not saying just women, you got guys the same way, but you got some that just feel like they got to deal with certain situations, be with situations. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not with that.
Here go the thing. You can have all that. If you ain't in the know, you don't know. So unless I'm saying that's what I'm saying. So the thing is asking them, you know, how's it going? Don't lie to me about nothing. You can tell me, because if they feel they can't come and tell you something, they won't say nothing at all. So if you come straight out and like, what's going on, but they ain't gonna tell you nothing because they gonna sit and feel like, I don't want y'all. I know what you're gonna do. So I'm not gonna really. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta leave that door like, okay, to make them feel comfortable of telling you. Because most of them gonna say, Dad, I know you. So but that's how they are. Okay, so that's my point. I'm just saying you gotta leave that space open where they feel comfortable to tell you, or they won't tell you shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm past whooping his ass. I'm on some other type of stuff now because I didn't know. You see what I'm saying? So
I'll tell you,
it's touchy.
All I gotta do is hear that. I got to breathe on the wrong way.
It's touchy. You know?
I'm gonna go to jail. I know.
What other questions we got? It's touchy. It's touchy. Yeah.
Well, TJ asked a question.
What TJ said?
You tough. You can handle yourself.
Is it equal if moms cook and men work?
Is it equal?
No, we said the same thing.
But
we said same thing. Is it equal?
It depends on if mom is working. If mom got to work and she's working just like dad. You know what I'm saying? So, but if mom is not working and dad is working, then when dad get home, yeah, you should have at least a hot meal because she's been there all day. You know what I'm saying? So,
and not just that, it's equal because TJ, it's a team.
Yeah.
It's not matter which one do which.
Yeah, because it's just like your dad. If your dad get home sometimes or whatever, yeah, we both work. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's time to. Even with your mom, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get home, she's tired. So she don't feel like doing this. It's no different from me having to do it. That's just being totally honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll come home, be tired as hell, and still try to cook, and then go and pass out. You know what I'm saying? But then y'all old enough to cook your own damn shit. Get some noodles, boy, be quiet.
You good. What else you got?
All right. Well, we thank everybody for joining us. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for hitting like and subscribe. Thank you so much for just your participation. And we thank you for supporting Stick Talk 100.
And before we go, I always want to say this right here. I want to thank my brother and wish him a happy birthday. It was his birthday this weekend, bastard. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? He's a piece of shit. But yeah, hey,
with sprinkles.
Hey, it's your boy Tone Capone.
Hey, guys, see you on ND, man. We thank y'all.
Appreciate
Hit
it.
that like and subscribe. And we'll holler at y'all next time.
We out. Peace.
MIA. Deuce! Yeah.